Hello everybody, this is Hop to the Hippity Hop bringing you another StarCraft 2 commentary. And this is going to be another ZVZ. As you can see, I actually really am unfortunate by running into a lot of players who play Zerg. So, yeah, on the ladder today, I actually played 3 people that were Zerg, and I ended up losing 2 of them. And this game actually isn't on the ladder. So what actually happened, I lost those 2 games. I was pretty frustrated. I just kind of sat down, looked on the internet, and searched for, ZVZ tutorials, what to do in a ZVZ situation. What's the best build now to go? And I found a stream by Mr. Bitter, who he actually interviewed LiquidRet, who is one of the top Zerg players right now in Korea in the OGS house, training with Huck, alongside all the other Liquid teammates. So these are, not us. We're not great players. We're just for fun players. But LiquidRet is a great player, and he was basically giving tips and tutorials on how to play ZVZ. And basically the strategy is to get your hatchery early, 15 hatchery, without even scouting. He said just bring your overlord down to his base and watch. And it looks like actually my friend Bulgom going for a really early hatchery. I think that was a 9 or 10 hatch. That was extremely early. And right now I'm building up to 15, and as you can see, I am going to be moving my drone down to the expansion. So this is going to be a Zerg vs Zerg on Zelnaga Caverns. This is just a for fun game that I'm playing with a friend I haven't seen in a long time, and it's kind of funny that StarCraft brought us together again. But yeah, my friend's a Korean as well. He actually just bought the game, but I'm sure he's played it because he's pretty good. He's actually he's not bad. But I'm pretty sure he could clean up on some of his build orders, as well as making his efficiency a little bit better. So I am getting that spotting pool at 15, as well as that extractor. And then I'm going to build up to about 16 drones, get an overlord, get my Zergling speed, as well as queens on both bases, and then get the Roach Warren around 4 minutes, 3:45-ish. That's what Rhett said. So I'm not just blindly following Rhett's build order. It's not just like you write down the order, write down when the drone count is, and you just execute it. Sometimes the game changes, especially in mid-game. There's a lot of different routes you can take, such as mutas or infestors. But I'm finding the best route to go is infestors, because if your opponent actually does go that mass mutas, you can just infestor him, or not infestor him, you can fungal growth him. That's good. Let's see, I am going to be getting Roach Warren before I get speed, and then my minerals are going to sync up, letting me get that speed. So I think I opt to get speed. No, I actually opt to get this queen. So yeah, I'm making sure I have queens on both bases. And one thing that's very important, as I was seeing Rhett play, I noticed that his queens were always around 25 energy. So insane macro on his part. He was doing such a great job. Looks like Bulgom is going to be coming in to scout my expansion as well, but he's been having this. He had this expansion just a bit earlier, and a spine crawler will be coming up. So now I am getting my speed as well, mining from this gas. Excuse me. And looks like nothing too crazy going. Looks like, actually, this is kind of crazy. My opponent here is going to be getting a layer now. So we're probably going to be seeing some fast mutas, because I don't see a Roach Warren out at all, or a Baneling's Nest. So it looks like my opponent is going to be going for mutas, and he actually should be getting gas pretty soon now. Or does he have a lot saved up? Nope. But he is going to be undersupplied, because I do manage to kill off his overlord, which I think I missed. But yeah, at this point, my opponent, he can't see what I have right now, and apparently I do have a lot of Zerglings coming out. Yeah, I do have a couple Zerglings, not too many. As well as, let's see here. Yeah, that's about it. And I'm just droning up hard. That's one thing that Rhett was advising, that you should be droning so hard. If you don't see an attack coming, just drone, and scout with your first initial Zerglings. Maybe make like, I don't know, 5 or 10, and my speed is going to kick in. And I see that he's not defending it, so you know what? I come in, I'm going to do as much damage as I can to his base. But he does now opt to get a couple more Zerglings to fend this off, but I did a little damage here, 3. And this was just with my scouting party of Zerglings. And I actually managed to get into his base as well, picking off maybe one more drone, not picking off any drones actually. Look at the Harvester tab here. Yeah, as you can see, I am trying to keep up with my drones. And as you can see here, my macro isn't that great. I'm actually falling behind. I should be injecting. Inject! Inject! Please! Inject! Ah! Okay, you know what? That's just poor play on my part. And I'm getting roaches now. Because I see that he doesn't really have much. He doesn't even have a spine crawler up. He is now blocking off his ramp with those zerglings. But other than that, he doesn't have much. His queen is racking up on energy as well. So he doesn't have queen on both areas. And now he is getting a spire. So he is trying to two-base muta rush me, I guess. Sort of two-base. Not really a rush, because I think the fastest rush time for a one-base muta play is something around like 5-6 minutes-ish. I might be mistaken, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it looks like I am actually going to be using up some energy on those queens, so that's good, but I should be injecting very soon. I am now opting to get that second gas, because I did see the layer. So I'm pretty sure I'm expecting mutas at this point, but you know, I'm going to make a game-ending push and be like, this is it, I'm just going to push in. I'm not going to worry about those mutas. And now he is putting up the spine crawlers, but they're being put up way too late. So in Zerg vs Zerg, what you want to do is you just always want to like keep your enemy on the back of his heel. You don't even need to come in and attack. What you need to do is just bring your whole army to the front. You should never have your army just sitting in the front, unless it's defending or whatnot. But if you see your opponent is just happily macroing away, what you want to do is you want to mess with his mind. Bring a huge army in here, scare the living crap out of him, and then just walk out. And what that will make him do is produce a lot more attacking units instead of making drones. And I am actually going to be picking off this expansion, so my opponent is going to be behind. But he does have this his spire up, so he's going to bring maybe 3 or 4 mutas, and I am actually opting to get another queen as well, because I did expect that. But yeah, I'm doing my best to keep my macro up, keep my minerals low, which is one thing that, you know, I'm kind of checking off in my head, making sure those minerals are low, making sure I am injecting, and wow, as you can notice, like, when I'm playing the game, it feels like I'm injecting whenever I can, but, you know, now that I see, there's actually a lot of lag between when I'm injecting and when I'm not injecting, so that's one thing I should keep an eye out for. And my friend actually is doing a good job microing, but he should watch out because there are 2 queens there. He does manage to kill my queen, but I do have an Evo chamber up to get those spore crawlers up. But at this point, I think I'm good. Just moving my drones that are undefended away, as well as moving my queens up. Looks like I am actually not microing these queens, but he is going to have to back out because he only does have 3 mutalisks. Looks like my roaches did come in to do some damage. And now I'm going to be coming in to finish off his base with my massive roaches. Looks like a couple roaches here just sitting around doing nothing. And as you can see, the overlord placement in Zerg vs Zerg, it's actually okay to have overlords everywhere. And yeah, he's gonna call GG. So another good overlord placement for ZVZ is to have overlords just pathing to his base. So I have an overlord here, 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 and here, pathing to his base, as well as see these 2 clustered ones. Maybe move him out to the expansion to see if he did get an expansion as well. But other than that, yeah, I just wanted to show you that this ZVZ strategy works really well. Apparently 90% of the time you can win your games, even if your opponent decides to do a 14 extractor, 14 pool speedling rush. So get this hatch up at 15, excuse me, get that gas up as that pool is coming up, and get that roach warren fairly early, around 4 minutes, and then, you know, you don't have to make too many zerglings, so make like 5, 6, maybe 8 or 10-ish zerglings, and scout around, and those speedlings are basically going to be your eyes, and basically you're going to want to scout around all around the base, see for any kind of tech like this mutalist den, like the spire. So yeah, guys, this is going to be it. This is going to be ZVZ on Xel'Naga Caverns. So thank you, guys. This is Hop StarCraft, and I'm going to be hopping out of here.